How's it, everyone? Today I'm here with a quick video on my WWE NXT TakeOver Dallas live review. Of course, the show took place last night. I wanted to make a video right after the show reviewing it, but we're just too busy doing so many things and hanging out. I just couldn't, didn't have time to leave that video right after. Excuse my voice. My voice and throat are kind of, shot from last night from screaming and whatnot. And, I'm still freshly woken up. You can probably tell by the hair. So, got some bed hair going on right now. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video. I just want to shoot through the show real quick. Don't want to make this video too long. NXT TakeOver Dallas overall, I thought was an awesome show. Had a lot of fun. Thought the crowd was great. Thought the show was great overall. There's honestly only one match I did not like on the show itself. But besides that, I had a ton of fun. I had a blast. Thought it was a fantastic show, and I can't wait to rewatch it on the network. Should be a lot of fun. We actually had two matches on the pre-show, I guess you can call it. Before the show started, or dark matches technically, I guess you call them. We had Chris Gerard, who's promotion known as Biff Busick, versus Manny Andrea. That was actually a pretty good 3-4 minute match. Good stuff. Biff Busick or Chris Gerard looked good. Manny Andrea, I heard a lot of things about. I know he was real popular in Mexico, and he put on a good performance. So I thought that put a pretty good match on with Manny Andrea getting the victory. Then we had Elias Samson versus Apollo Crews, which was supposed to be in the main card, but I guess got bumped to the dark match, which was alright, nothing too much. I've seen this match before at the NXT show I went to in October, so it wasn't anything new I haven't seen before. The match just wasn't all in all that great either anyway. So Elias Samson's a guy I want to like, but he just, when I watch him in the ring, I just have no interest at all. And my mind just does not care to watch the guy, so. He gets great heat, though. He got a lot of heat when he came out. So he does get great heat for what it's worth. But, yeah, Apollo Crews got the win, of course, with the powerbomb. Just not a very good match at all. And then we go to the main show, of course. TakeOver Dallas opens up with the NXT Tag Team Championship Match. The Revival versus American Alpha. I thought this match started off pretty slow. It wasn't nothing too much was going on. But it definitely progressed and got pretty good. I thought it was a really good match. It was pretty lengthy, too. It was about 15-20 minutes. And it was a lot of fun. The crowd was mildly behind American Alpha. They wanted them to win big time and thought it was a very fun match. The Revival, of course, had that big botch in the match where I think Dawson had him in a powerbomb. And I don't know what they're going for, but then all of a sudden Gable just got dropped. Like I said, I have no idea what they were going for in the move, but it was horribly executed. I thought that was a great finish with American Alpha picking up the victory for the tag team titles. I thought it was a great moment for them. The crowd was into it. You can tell they almost cried because the moment was so good. Just great stuff. Very happy American Alpha getting tag team champions. A lot of fun. Then we go to Baron Corbin versus Austin Aries. I didn't like this match. This is one match I didn't like. I thought it was boring. I just couldn't get into it. I just wasn't interested. I know the story they're going to. It was a mismatch of sizes. Baron Corbin, the huge guy. Austin Aries, a small guy. I know what they're going for. It's for a story. But I thought for a debut match, I thought it just did not work. It was pretty boring, and you just had a lot of rest holds, and nothing eventful happened. Austin Aries won with a roll-up, so I did not like that match at all, to be perfectly honest. So it was whatever. From there, we go to Sami Zayn versus the debuting Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style. I have his brand new T-shirt, but it's in my bag, and I don't feel like pulling it out. Man, what an incredible match. The atmosphere, the emotion, the story about this match was just incredible. When Shinsuke came out, the crowd went absolutely crazy, including myself. I have his entire entrance on my phone, so it's great to relive and rewatch. Just like I said, the atmosphere, the story, and everything was just incredible. Watching Shinsuke Nakamura's NXT debut was something else, and it was very special. And I thought these two put on an excellent match, and it was something the crowd was on their feet for, and the crowd was invested into, and it was special. And just one of my favorite spots in the match is when they're doing the exchange of hits, going back and forth, and crowds going, yeah, because they're not booing one of them, so they're going, yeah, and you can tell when they start getting tired, it starts getting harder. I thought it was a great storytelling moment there with both guys. I thought it was an excellent match overall. I thought the tease of the Boomia at first, when he first missed, was an excellent tease. And then when he eventually hit it up the second rope, and then he hit it, from the back of his head, then he eventually hit it in front for the win. I thought that was awesome. I thought this was a great opening match for Shinsuke Nakamura to, come to NXT. I thought it was great stuff, and I just thought it was an awesome match, and I couldn't believe how spectacular it was, and I thought it was truly special, and I'm glad Shinsuke Nakamura is in WWE. I'm looking forward to great things, and I thought it was a great send-off for Sami and Zayn as well. So, excellent stuff between those two guys. Just hopefully they mix it up with the main roster one day because that was just special. So yeah, that was very, very good. And then we go to the NXT Women's Championship match, Bayley versus Asuka. Great match here. The crowd was firmly behind Bayley. A lot of people are actually booing Asuka, which I was surprised by. I thought it would be more 50-50, if not 60-40 for Bayley, but it was a lot more for Bayley than Asuka. I was very surprised. I liked the match where, Asuka was pretty much just, laying the hits in, and, people knew the story of the match. Asuka was a striker. She was a badass face where, Bayley's the lovable face, so I knew the story going into it. I thought it was a very good story. I thought it was a very good match. I really enjoyed it. I think this is a match still probably where I'd probably go back and watch it on the network and like it more. Just because, I don't know, I'm not saying it was a bad match. Like I said, I really liked the match still, but it's just, I don't know. It didn't, I think it came up better on TV than it did live, in my opinion. But I think it's still a great match. I'm not putting it down by any means. I like the intense ending when Asuka kept putting in the Asuka lock and Bayley kept getting to the ropes or kept fighting back to the eventual pass out and the referee rang for the bell. Asuka became the brand new NXT Women's Champion, which was great. A lot of people were kind of in disbelief when it happened. It was kind of like that moment that you wanted to happen, but when it happened, since Bayley was a champion, you're kind of like you didn't want it to happen. So it was one of those moments, and the crowd was kind of shocked by it. I was happy for it because I thought Asuka was going to win. So I thought that was a great way for Asuka to win. And I liked the way, with her character, how she didn't, do her usual shake of respect for Bayley. She kind of just like, what, I'm the champion now, and kind of just walked off. So that was a good touch for her character. So Asuka and Bayley was good. I enjoyed that. Then, of course, go to the main event, which was the NXT Championship match. Finn Bálor versus Samoa Joe. This was a great match. And, of course, my only complaint about it will be the constant stopping. Of course, I'm pretty sure that pissed everyone off just because Samoa Joe got busted open. That kind of ruined the flow of the match, in my opinion. Like, every time they'd go at it, it would just be stopped. It happened, like, every couple minutes, at least 4 times for the opening time of the match. It was ridiculous. I understand once or twice, but 4 consecutive times in a matter of minutes is just ridiculous. I'm pretty sure, honestly, if it's Triple H, you wouldn't mind it, but considering Vince was backstage, and Stephanie and Linda and, Steph's kids, and I heard Shane's kids were front row with her as well. I think because they were there, I think Steph was, like, even yelling at the referee to, glue him up or whatever. So I think if those factors wouldn't play, I think they wouldn't have, the referees wouldn't have stopped it. I think Triple H would have been just fine with it. So it's a shame that had to happen because, like I said, that kind of ruined the flow of the match. But I thought it was an awesome title match still. I think they beat the hell out of each other. Finn Bálor coming out with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre gimmick, I thought that was absolutely awesome. I loved it. I thought it was, a great touch for Dallas. But like I said, they put on an excellent match. I thought it was a great fight. I thought it was a great back and forth action. Just a lot of fun and a great main event. Finn Bálor with a very surprising victory at the end. I did not expect him to retain at all. Excuse me. I thought Samoa Joe definitely had the win. But no, he didn't. Finn Bálor hit the coup de grace, went for the Bloody Sunday. Joe was able to counter into the key to clutch, but Bálor was able to slip down and roll back. Rolled off to the ropes and ended up putting him in the pinning predicament for the 1-2-3. So Finn Bálor wins with a cheap victory. In my opinion, they should have done the victory the other way around. Finn Bálor should have beat him that way at NXT TakeOver Dallas, or London, sorry, at the last TakeOver. Then here, he should have beat him clean with the coup de grace like he did at Dallas. I thought the booking was just reversed. I thought it should have been the other way around in terms of how they booked the finishes. But yeah, I don't know why Finn Bálor retained, to be perfectly honest. I thought Samoa Joe had the victory in the bag, but obviously he didn't. But still, I thought it was a great title match. Like I said, the only complaint was the constant stoppage. That kind of ruined the flow. But besides that, great title match too. A great show. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. I thought it was a fantastic show. I thought every match, besides the Aries Corbin match, delivered. That's probably a match I have to look back on the network to probably get a better perspective on as well. Because like I said, the live, I was just bored and didn't like it. But yeah, great match. Great matches, great show. Very fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it on the network. Hope you guys enjoyed it there if you were there live with me as well. I had great seats. I had a great time. And next stop is WrestleMania tomorrow, so hopefully that's a fun show as well. But yeah, that'll do it for my TakeOver Dallas live review. When I do my show review next week or sometime in the coming weeks, I'll probably do a more in-depth review for the show. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.